This is cheating.
Why do you say that?
No. Right with that.
People of the East, before you walks Karrah the Mischievous. Her service to Barony beyond the mountains has been so nice. She's been awarded the White Oak twice. She is the person most likely to hear what's up with those pants. She's a member of the Order of the Terpsichore, so you know she can dance. Thank you. She's a member of the Order of the Silver Crescent, who takes great pride in training your adolescents. Your Majesties and your Highness, wherever you may be. People of the East, I present to you a person who sharpens the claws of your hungry velociraptors so that they may become our future tigers. Karrah the Mischievous.
The fun part is I'm so short, I don't have to stand.
We posed a question to you. We have sent you to vigil. You have been given counsel, and hopefully at least like one or two like fun snacks or things along the way. It was a long time from the first vigil to the second vigil. We would have your answer. Cool. All right. We're going to call on the Order of the Pelican. They're here! All right! On point. Well done.
Is there? Oh, do you want the order? You want the rest of the order?
Well, we have the Order of the Pelican.
Okay.
If there aren't any pelicans, please come forward.
Hey.
You're not up here?
Okay.
So there we
I
go.
think they're all up here.
Yep.
Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry that will speak for this camp?
I, Sir Llewellyn, Master of Arms, Steward of House Silver Dragon, humbly request that right. What can I say about Lady Karrah? I've known Karrah since before I knew the SCA. I've known her longer than I've known the Society and everybody in it. She's been my consort from Crown. She has been my partner in crime. And for more than 20 years, she's been one of my very dear friends. During war, she often is found at the youth field, marshaling, working, training the future of the East. In the afternoons, she would come and bolster the ranks of our illustrious army, and she would often outlast many of the veteran fighters. It is with such pride that I acknowledge Karrah as my peer and ever as my friend. And I humbly request that the Order of the Pelican do the same. Thank you.
Thank you.
So a member of the Order of the World who would speak to this candidate.
Your Majesties.
Please.
Please bear with me. My name is Kaylee McWhite, and I speak for her today. Karrah, you are a craftsperson and a performer. Karrah participates in the ancient and honored tradition of training youth and future warriors in combat. This traces back to ancient Greece, to ancient Japan, and other cultures. This is no greater a tradition than we can honor today. I know you put every ounce of effort into crafting the finest weapons, and it takes a very special kind of person to put labor into something for so many hours when you know it's going to be smashed and bludgeoned and completely obliterated. Furthermore, she is a performer. She knows how to engage her audience, whether that's through unicorns, sparkles, glow in the dark, or just plain shiny. Whether it's on the weapon or on herself, she knows how to engage the youth of the East. Your Majesties, she is my hero. Thank you for this.
Is there a companion of the Order of the Rose who would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I bring the words of Duchess Evelina Keyes. I regret that familial obligations keep me away from court today. It is an honor to be asked to testify on behalf of Karrah. I have known Karrah for many, many years. Karrah's dedication to our society is what inspires me. As someone who grew up in the East, she knows what the society looks like to our kids and has spent years helping out the children who came after her, trying to expand activities and support kids and their parents to get involved. I am also inspired by her passion. She is fierce and mighty. She is my bard. She is my voice when I cannot speak, and she is my friend. And she is a peer of this society. I commend you to you, her wholeheartedly.
Thank you.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense that would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, with your permission, I'm Master Ostgardr. I would speak for the order today.
Thank you. Please do.
The fencing community for a long time fought to exist, persevered. It has become a tradition of our order to speak to this when we speak of candidates. And to be honest, this often felt a little artificial to me until today. The word perseverance really does speak to this candidate, Karrah. Compared to many of us here, I have known her for a very, very, very short time. 16 years. Many have known her longer than you know. That she's been working that entire time. You want to find her? Well, if you don't know where the youth list is, you are not going to find her. You need to learn. It took me a few years to figure that out. But I did. And she's constantly working. What is she doing at that youth list? Well, if she's not teaching, if she's not marshaling, if she's not teaching other people how to make arms and armor for other people, because they don't make it for themselves, they cannot afford it for themselves. If she's not doing those things, well, she's teaching other people how to do those things. You'll have to go to arts and sciences. She never stops. She overcomes so much to do this. She's constantly dealing with a terrible schedule, lack of sleep, damaged arm, no money, no transportation. It doesn't matter. She's still there on that list. She's even overcome the occasional nefarious hay bale. You all know this story, so it's not an inside story. I get a free pass. So yes, she's always there. And what is she doing? She's creating a situation where the young people can have something to do, something they enjoy, something they love. But that's not it, Your Majesty. She's creating a community for them. And more importantly, she's giving them a reason to stay. She's giving them the love of the society. There is nothing more important, no service greater that anyone could give than to make people want to be part of this and stay. So I am delighted to speak today for the Order of Defense. We are grateful that the Order of the Pelican and Your Majesties are recognizing Karrah for the great work she does. She is our peer. Thank you.
Thank you.
A member of the Order of the Pelican who would speak for this candidate.
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, I, Master of a Roadman, have that honor. Karrah, 15 years ago, we met at youth combat. You were the experienced one, and I was a marshal in training. And you shared with me your knowledge and perspective, not only as a marshal, but also as a youth who had come through those ranks and experienced the culture of youth combat from both sides. And you were inspiring and guiding, and you helped me to become who I am for this kingdom. Your service is exemplary, not only here in the kingdom, but also at Penzing. I know of no one who spent so much time on the list field at Penzing, giving of themselves to the youth of the known world as you. You are inspiring to me. I love you. You're my friend. I am so thrilled today to stand before these people and acknowledge you as my peer, and that we are incomplete without you.
Thank you. Is there a medallion?
Your Majesties, I, Meister Ulrich, Freiherr Roderinsel, a Schwarzer Extraordinary, bring words to go with this medallion from Nakamura Yuki-san. Your Majesties, I, Nakamura Yuki, Mistress of the Order of Pelican, was to speak in person on behalf of Lady Karrah, but because of one of those circumstances in life, I was unable to be there in person. I've known Lady Karrah since she was 3 years old. I was there when she attended her first event with her father, Baron Cadell. May he rest in peace. She was eager to help, so we made her a server. As she became older, anytime she attended an event, she helped in any manner she could. It didn't matter if the task was big or small. She did it with enthusiasm. She has become a youth marshal when she graduated high school and has marshaled for more than 15 years at home as well as Penzing. It takes a lot of strength and patience to work with young people of all ages. Sometimes that's not as easy a task, and she has done it well. It takes more strength and more patience to deal with parents of said youth. Agree with decisions made by the marshals. That is something that not everyone can do. For that alone, I commend her. Your Majesties, it would be my honor to welcome Lady Karrah as my equal into the Order of the Pelican. This medallion was made by Mistress Hayden Teacock by her own hand.
What's the materials?
Bone.
Is there another medallion? You know, all three of them. Story? Okay. You get that one. Brad. All right. Two. Is there a coat?
Your Majesty, there's a coat. It's the front.
I'm gonna do that again now for everyone else. So that's the front. Look at it.
Cool.
And that's the back. Also, what a good point. Please don't mind the temperature. That's gonna be awesome in a season other than this. Is there a cat?
Oh, that's so beautiful.
But I have a similar conversation about it. Tell me about it. Red. Take a look. It is incredibly fluffy. It feels awesome like on my hand. But at the same time, I'm so sorry.
Is there any cooler weather?
And now that you're ready for Orca.
From Ryukujin and Indrakshi, sovereign majesties of the East, we greet you well. Our most humble servant, Karrah the Mischievous, bard of renown, trainer of the youth army of the East, and weaponsmith of the youth arsenal, has been summoned before us today in recognition of her many tireless works throughout our realm. Across the walls, towers, and battlefields, our kingdom has benefited through her teachings of our young guards and warriors. Whereas it pleases us to know our realm is safeguarded through her labors, do we, in our abundant grace, by this mere motion, grant, ordain, and elevate the aforesaid Karrah to the rank and station of a companion of the Order of the Pelican, and charge her to bear these arms by letters patent. Let none contest our will, deny her any liberties, wages, fees, and profits due her station and estate, including any taxes collected in performance of her duties, for as long as she shall teach and lead others, lest they befall our divine wrath by way of trampling, disarticulation, or dismemberment by the velociraptors of the East. Prose by Kaylee McWhite. Words by Ulrich von der Ensel.
In keeping with tradition, please get her a chair. We're going to do the fealty and then a chair. We have one more. Yeah. Okay, so you hold the sword, and then you say whatever you want to say. And if it feels good, then we roll with it.
I swear to serve the kingdom with all enthusiasm of the Division 1 fighter,
Cool.
and upright honesty of the Division 2 fighter,
Objectively terrifying.
and pursue justice with all the passion of the Division 3 fighter, and handle shenanigans with all the patience of the Division 4.
I Ryu.
And I Indrakshi.
Here are your words.
And know them to be true.
In exchange, we offer to you our strength.
And not that you need it, but in our protection.
karmic wheel turns, may you have everything you need to deal with everything you can deal with.
And may you rise to prosperity.
So long as dragons beckon at our doors,
And the sun rises in the east.
we find ourselves to you.
It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful.
It is Pelican of the East!
Viva! Viva!